Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on the Continental, a Peacock original from the world of John Wick in the 1970s, before John Wick was born. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 12, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I think they're really extending this a little too far, but okay. The Continental, it's a thing, I guess. Mel Gibson's in it. How bad could it be? Mel Gibson in an action movie? Could it be that bad? It looks fine. It looks fine. I don't really particularly care about the origin of Winston in the Continental and the various crazy assassins that live there, and then they all get into a big fight over the hotel, the institution of assassins. But upside, there's going to be lots of action. The action looks good. They've got some stylish moments here, and 70s music. So I kind of can't complain. I mean, it's kind of got it all except Keanu Reeves, and you got Mel Gibson in there. So what's the plot? Doesn't really matter. Something about Winston as a young man taking over the Continental. His brother Frankie steals something, and many powerful men want it. And he has a cool car like John Wick. Oh, remember John Wick? That's what this is based on. I guess. Which one is Winston again? Is that what's his name's character? Ian McShane's character? So, if this takes place in the 70s, like Mel Gibson's character must be from the 50s? I don't know. I mean, New York was cool in the 70s, I'll tell you that. It was falling apart like it is now, but kind of in a different way. It was just gross. You know? It wasn't the same sort of... I mean, there was a lot of crime, but it wasn't like the level of meanness you had, I would say. So, in terms of the look of it, I think the look and the feel of the whole thing is going to be amazing. I mean, it's going to be 70s cars, 70s clothes, 70s music, 70s New York CGI'd. Looks like they spent some money on this thing. Look at this. Look at this thing. That looks pretty cool. So, would I watch it? Yeah, I don't know. What's the plot? They're fighting over the Continental. It's a bunch of characters. Bunch of characters somehow related to John Wick. Winston and his cohorts who eventually take over the Continental. So, and there's explosions and gunplay and 70s music, and in the end they take over and it leads into John Wick, I guess. Kind of, sort of. Maybe you get to see John Wick as a little kid, or maybe you get to see the Continental 20 years later and John Wick walks in and he's had his first kill. There's the Twin Towers still standing. I mean, look, Hollywood is normally obsessed with itself. I'd rather see it mildly obsessed with 70s New York. I was around for 70s New York. Hollywood was not obsessed with it. No. SNL was making fun of it when SNL was subversive. There was a garbage strike and crime. Not like today, but crime. Times Square was a mess. It was kind of out of control. Like today. So, maybe I'd watch this. I don't know. I don't... Do I have time for a 3-8-part mini-series about a hotel in a fictional movie? I just don't know if I have the energy for it. But it's tempting. I'll say that much. It's tempting because of the time period for me. But that's just me. You out there, you're probably going, 70s New York. Was it really like this? Do I need to see this? I mean, you already saw the Joker, right? That was pretty much 70s New York right there. Um, so, The Continental. It's on Peacock. If you just can't get enough of John Wick and you need one last fix of John Wick, here you go. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. Check me out on the live stream tomorrow where we do it live. Thank you for coming out to the Berlin's Farmers Mart today, till the rain, and I hope to see you at the Lower Township Library in Cape May, New Jersey on Monday, where I will be giving a talk on the Jersey Devil. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.